Hey everyone, I'm Mind, and look, I shaved, so the Quarren stash is no more, so now 20 of you can't tell me I look like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo in the comments. Today I'm just doing a Q&A video because a lot of you guys have had questions for me, including one question that everyone has asked me, so I thought it'd be fun to do a video like this to just answer your questions that you have for me, and if it does well, maybe I'll do more videos like this in the future, because this is easy to do, it's fun, it's a way I can interact with you guys. Before I get started in today's video though, I just want to mention that I have created a Bricks by Mind subreddit. A few weeks ago I did a Ninjago meme review video and I really enjoyed that and you guys seem to really enjoy that too, so I want to do another one. In that one I had you guys just DM me the memes on Instagram, but I think it's a lot easier to do it on Reddit. So if you go to reddit.com/r/bricksbymind, you can join and post your memes there, and I'll be making another video soon, and if you've posted there you will likely be featured in the video, so feel free to go over there and join, and there'll probably be a link in the description too. But let's get started on this video. So, I have gotten so many comments, and I mean so many comments asking, Mind, how'd you get all these sets early? Hey, Bricks. You guys call me Bricks for some reason, though. It's Bricks by Mind, and I start every video with, hey everyone, I'm Mind. How'd you get the Ninjago sets early? Where'd you get these? How'd you become part of the LEGO Ambassador Network? How can I get these? How'd you get these with only 300 subscribers? Let me explain this, okay? So, as some of you already know, I am a part of the LEGO Ambassador Network. This is a program that LEGO has to recognize groups and creators within the LEGO community throughout the world. This includes online creators like me, but also includes real-life LEGO groups of people. If you go to land.lego.com, you can learn more about it. So if we're on their page right here and I click the Learn More button, it talks about how they recognize certain LEGO user groups, LEGO online communities, and LEGO fan media outlets and provide these communities with additional support. That is what I am. I am a LEGO fan media who was provided with additional support, and that they gave me these sets for review. They gave me early review copies of these sets. But mind, you only had 300 subscribers when you got them. How did you get them, right? Why would they let a 300 subscriber channel into it? Short answer, they didn't. They let a 25,000 follower Instagram page into it. Because if you didn't know, I run the account Bricks by Mind on Instagram. I've been running this account for 5 years and I do 3 posts a day. So I applied for the LEGO Ambassador Network as a part of my Instagram, and that's what they accepted me for. I chose to start making YouTube videos this year, but I was accepted due to my Instagram, not because of my YouTube. Now, if you yourself are interested in joining the LEGO Ambassador Network or whatnot, they've got their guidelines on their website. I'm not going to go too far into this because if you're genuinely interested, you can research this yourself, but I just want to put this video out there so people could stop asking, because like half of all the comments on all of my videos is just asking, how'd you get this? How do I become a part of it? Etc., etc. So, here's a basic summary, and if you want more detail, you can go look at it yourself, okay? So there's 3 different types of groups. There is RLUGs, RLFMs, and RLOCs. I am an RLFM. I'm a recognized LEGO fan media. And they have like the qualifications to become one. Publish weekly posts, share announcements and press releases, do not share leaks, and participates in the LAN. So these are the sorts of requirements that are required. And then additionally, right here, an ambassador must be 18 plus. So the LEGO Ambassador Network is for adults. I am 18 years old. I know some of you said I looked like I was 13 or something in the comments of one of my other videos. No, I turned 18 this year. So that's another thing to keep in mind if this is something you're interested in applying for. They don't publicly say like, hey, you need this many followers or this many subscribers. But if you go to land.lego.com, you can hit find a group and online communities, right? And there is only 93 online communities currently, and some of them you recognize. Here I am, Bricks by Mind right here. Just Too Good is on here somewhere. There's Just Too Good and like M&R Productions. Like, you can scroll through this yourself and see who's a part of it. But my camera died there, but should be good now. But yeah, you can scroll through this yourself. You can see who's a part of it and who's not. Some people don't want to be a part of it. I know like Jang Bricks is not a part of the LEGO Ambassador Network, and he could by all means join if he wanted to, but I think he prefers to get things himself. But this is how I got the stuff early, okay? Hopefully this will answer some of your questions. I've got 50 unread DMs and like so many comments. Like, I could not reply to all of them, so I'm sorry if I didn't reply to your comment, but hopefully this video answers your questions there. And I think that's all I have to say on that matter, so let's get on to the rest of the video, shall we? Let's see. You guys sent me questions. Let's read your questions, see what you have to say. So I made a community tab post asking for questions. I'm just going to scroll through and pick a few of them out and answer them for you. Who is my favorite ninja from Ninjago? Zane has always been my favorite. I actually pre-ordered the original spinner sets in 2011 for my birthday party because my birthday is January 3rd, so they came out a couple days before my birthday, so we had them pre-ordered. And I picked out Zane because his weapon, he had the shurikens on the staff, and I thought it was a mace because that's what it looked like from the box art, and I thought that was really cool. But then I got in hand and found out it was shurikens. I'm like, oh my goodness, that's even cooler. And then in the show and stuff, I love his personality and the whole robot reveal. The little 9-year-old me was like, whoa, that's so cool. So I like Zane a lot. I feel like he's fallen off a little bit, especially with the new animation and everything with the new studio. I feel like Zane's a little off, but I still like him. He's still probably my favorite, and I firmly believe he's the best character in the show. And then recently, ever since the redesign, Kai has been my second favorite. I don't know, I love how the redesign looks. I think it fits him perfectly, and I've come to love his personality too. Favorite season? I did a full video ranking all the seasons from best to worst. The best season, in my opinion, is either SOG or Hunted, and I love those seasons, but, like, personal favorite is probably Tournament of Elements, because, I don't know, that season just has a special place in my heart, because it just did so much for world building, and there were so many fun new characters, and excellent season, I love it a lot. Who's my favorite Elemental Master? That would be Griffin Turner. I love Griffin Turner. I think he's got such a personality, and his design is so fun. He's just really great. And Speed is just such a cool ability. Like, it's simple, but it's so much fun. Are you going to review some old sets? I don't know what else I'll be reviewing. As you may have seen, I've put up a Hidden Side review that I filmed a few weeks ago that I noticed I sounded really boring and like this in. So, I will be filming new reviews, and I'm not sure what kind of sets I'll do. I could do, like, I have Ninjago sets from 2011 onward, so I could review, like, old sets. I could review other themes. So I guess let me know what kind of reviews you'd like to see. Obviously, when new stuff comes out, I'll be reviewing that, but until then, I want to have some sort of content. So if there's something you'd like to see, you can let me know. When did I start to review LEGO sets? I started Instagram. Well, I tried doing YouTube reviews like 4 years ago, and I just gave up. I didn't like it. And then a few months ago, I started doing them on Instagram because I joined LAN. They were like, hey, we can send you stuff, but you have to review. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'll do Instagram reviews. And then probably about a month ago, I decided to start doing the YouTube reviews, and I've been enjoying it. I've always loved video editing, so it's a fun way to combine two of my passions. Favorite Ninjago set ever? That's a tough one. There's a lot. I could do, like, a video just listing all my favorite sets, because there's ones I like for different reasons. Like, Lighthouse Siege is great. Both the new Legacy Bounty and the original. The new Legacy Bounty and the movie Bounty are, like, up there. The movie Bounty was what I would say for a long time, but having the Legacy Bounty, I don't know. And I love the Skull Sorcerer's Dungeon. The new ones are on my mind, so I like those. But then smaller sets. I like the Dojo Showdown from Season 4 from Tournament. I think that's just a perfect set in every way. I don't think I've reviewed... I might do a review of that on YouTube. I did one on Instagram, but that's one of my favorite sets of all time. Yeah, so I don't know if I have a definitive answer, but maybe I'll make a full video on that, because that could be a fun topic to explore. Who is my least favorite Ninjago character? The Overlord, easily. I think he's boring. I think he's uninteresting. His entire character is, I am bad, I am evil, that is it. I think he had the potential to be more interesting, and then also the fact that he did not need to be brought back and rebooted. It was just so pointless. I do not like the Overlord. Luckily, he was only around for 2 seasons, and that was it. Will you review the Legoland set? Yes, I will. When I get it, it will be reviewed, but I will get it at some point. Did you have to pay for your Lego sets? The ones that were just sent to me by the Lego Ambassador Network? No. Every other set I've bought over the past 12 years of my life, yes, 100%. I have paid for with my own money or gotten for, like, a gift. So these most recent sets, no, but many, many other sets throughout my lifetime, yes. How much money do you think you've spent of Lego? More than I'd like to admit. How much time have you actually spent building Lego? More than I'd like to admit. Favorite Ninjago set of all time? I already answered that. I like the Monastery too. That's another one I like. The Legacy Monastery, great set. Why did you decide to start your channel? Well, there's a couple reasons. One, I was doing the Instagram reviews, and I found it to be a bit hard to, like, showcase everything in just a couple slides of pictures. But another thing was, I was dedicating a lot of time to Instagram, and I still am. And I was gaining nothing from it because it's hard to monetize Instagram in any way. And I enjoy what I'm doing, and that's why I continue to do it. But I am trying to kind of turn this into some sort of career. So I thought YouTube would be a good way to expand upon the Instagram thing, but take it to a new place and actually maybe get something out of it. So, a little selfish, but hey, I'm just Favorite Ninjago intro? That's a good question. I like the Skybound one. I think that one was really well done. Possession is really good too. Probably Skybound, Possession, and Tournament. All three of those are just excellent intros. They have great opening sequences. And then I guess I like Sun's Garmadon and Hunted as well. People were upset that they got rid of the whip in those, but honestly, I think it fit the more mature tone of those seasons. And yeah, actually, that's probably my answer. Is SOG and Hunted are my favorite intros, but the three I mentioned before are also very good. I'm a new fan to Ninjago and LEGO, and I have two questions. What made you get into Ninjago, and what advice would you tell a new fan/collector? Well, as I said earlier, my birthday was in January of 2011, my 9th birthday, right? Yes, my 9th birthday was in January of 2011, and that's when the new sets were coming out. And I wanted to have a birthday party, and I saw that, like, hey, there's this game you can play with spinners, and they're $10 each, and you can play with friends. So my plan was to have a birthday party where each of my friends got spinners, and we all just played with them. And that's exactly what we did. So that's what, like, initially piqued my interest in the theme. And then the show aired, and I really enjoyed that as a kid. And then I actually fell out of it when it was canceled, but then it was brought back with Reboot, and I'm like, yeah, this isn't that good. And then Tournament happened. I'm like, this is excellent. I love this. And then I've been a fan ever since. What advice would I tell a new fan/collector? That's tough, because if you haven't been collecting from the beginning, there's a lot to catch up on. I'd say Legacy is a really good thing to get involved with, because the Legacy sets give you a chance to get a lot of the stuff that isn't on shelves anymore, right? Because, yeah, you could go back and, like, order original figures off Bricklink and eBay and stuff, but they can be expensive and hard to find, so I think Legacy is definitely a good option if you're new to Ninjago to get some of the older stuff. But then I'd say just, I don't know, get what piques your interest. Like, there's no wrong way to collect. Just do what feels right to you, because, I don't know, it's toys at the end of the day. Like, just have fun with it. Did you find Cole's Fall Season 10 hilarious? And since he survived in Prime Empire, they said that air jitsu was still a thing. Cole's Fall could have been executed. I think the actual fall scene was really, really well done. It was just the fact that the first scene of the next episode was him being like, nah, I'm good. Don't worry about it, bro. I'm good. So that did kind of ruin it. I do think the mention of air jitsu on Prime Empire is weird, because I've always, like, my headcanon for the removal of air jitsu and dragons is time travel stuff, right? The Time Twins were off in time. So my thing was they changed something in the past to make air jitsu and dragons never exist, or no longer exist. So I was okay with that, but the fact that they mention it, like, it's just odd to me, so I wish we had a better canonical explanation as to where it went, but it doesn't bother me. I prefer the show without them, because even though I love the seasons that they're in, it creates more tension to not have them, and I'd rather them focus on the ninjas' elemental powers as their abilities than focus on air jitsu and elemental dragons and all that stuff, so I don't think it's the biggest deal. Mine, do you eat beans? Nah, bro, beans are gross. Green beans are fine, I guess, but I don't like other beans. How long do you think Ninjago will last? I don't think it's going anywhere anytime soon. Ninjago will last until it stops selling, but as of right now, I'm pretty sure it is still selling pretty well. I'd say at the very least 2 waves next year and then it's over, but I don't think that's happening. I think it's gonna last at least a couple more years, probably for the foreseeable future. Like, I don't think it's going anywhere anytime soon. Something will need to replace it, and I know a lot of people say, oh, Monkey Kid's gonna kill Ninjago, and I'm gonna make a full video on that, but Monkey Kid's not killing Ninjago. Monkey Kid's not doing anything to Ninjago. I mean, like, they are two very separate things, and no, that's not happening. There will be something to kill it eventually, but Monkey Kid is not what it is. What's your favorite ninja suit design? I have a lot I like. I like Skybound, and I like SOG. I think SOG is probably my favorite, but Skybound was my favorite for a very long time. I like the Day of the Departed too, because of just the nostalgia that ties in with it, because of how that suit's designed. What's my favorite elemental power? That's a good question, because that's different than my favorite elemental master. I'd say either ice or form. I think form is just so cool. Like, when I was a kid and everyone's like, oh, if you could have any superpower, what would it be? I would always say shapeshifting. I just think that's such a cool ability, and like things like flight and stuff naturally come with the ability to shapeshift. So I think that's probably the coolest one, and I wish we got a Camille minifigure. And then Ice, I just like characters with ice powers. That's part of the reason I like Zane so much, but it's just such a fun power. What do I want to see for Ninjago's 10-year anniversary? Anything. Because with the way LEGO treats Ninjago sometimes, I am worried that we won't get anything for the 10-year anniversary. I'm worried it will just be a normal wave. So that's what I expect. I expect Tournament of Elements Legacy and maybe Possession Legacy at the end of the year, but probably not. It's probably just going to be Tournament next year. And then that's it. I would love a CMF. A CMF would be awesome. I think it would be the perfect time to do it. But I guess we'll see. I'd also love another UCS set. A Borg Tower would be cool. My personal dream UCS set is a Chen's Island. I would love a Chen's Island set. But not a UCS set, a D2C set. I would love a Chen's Island, but that's never happening. So Borg Tower would be cool. Any Julian's Lighthouse would be cool, but anything. Just give me a Dr. Julian minifigure. That's all I want for that's all I want for the 10th anniversary is the Dr. Julian minifigure. How old am I? Answer that early. I am 18 years old. Going off to college, but probably not because virus. Do you think Ninjago is for kids and that you are too old for the show? Yes and no. Yes, Ninjago is made for kids, but no, I'm not too old for the show because it's fun. I enjoy it, and who cares? Like, it's a goofy kid show, but it also can tackle some deeper or darker themes on occasion. And I just enjoy it. I enjoy the world. I enjoy the characters, so who cares who the target audience is? I like it. It's fun. Have you seen the new 2021 Legacy leaks / rumors, the Master Speed and the black and green Lloyd mask? Okay. I want to talk about this, because as you may have saw in the beginning, one of the rules of the LEGO Master Network is I can't share leaks or confidential information. So, naturally, this would fall under confidential information, right? No, because those leaks aren't real. Nothing is real about them. They are blatantly fake. I actually think they were originally created as a joke, but I see people spreading them around as true information. So let me debunk them real quick. So if you don't know what was leaked, it was like a new Griffin Turner head and then a black and green ninja hood with, it was like the Legacy hood, but with green outline and the black base, so it looked like the Possession or Skybound hoods. But no, neither of those things are real. I can show you exactly how those pictures were made, and I will recreate them right now. Okay, so now I am in Photoshop, and I'm going to show you exactly how these leaks were created. The one that's supposedly the Legacy 3 Lloyd hood is just Cole's hood from Season 11. They just changed the color and got rid of the symbol. And watch, I'm going to do exactly that. So we zoom in, use this tool right here to brush out the symbol. Clean up my mess. And look, already, like, wow, look at that. It's changed. Okay, then we're going to press select, color range, and then select all the bits of orange on this mask. We got to select even these bits at the edges because they're a little fuzzy, but we got to make sure we're selecting them. Come down here, select all the bits down here. And that should be good, probably. Press OK. Go ahead and hit select, modify, feather. I'm going to feather a little bit, Control C, Control V, hue saturation, colorize, turn up the saturation, change the hue to a little bit of green. And this isn't perfect, right? You can see there's a little bit of an issue right here with this orange shadow. But I'm not going to spend all day on this, but that's how they did it, right? Their picture was also a little blurrier too, so if I were to take this entire thing, and just make it real small, and then image, crop, and then do the same exact thing again, image, crop. Wow, my goodness, guys, look, I've got the new Legacy Lloyd hood. It's right in front of me. I've got a picture of it right here. So that's how that was done. It's not real. The actual Legacy 3 hoods could look like that, but they would not be leaking this early. That's not a real picture. And then the other one, the Griffin Turner, that's super simple too. They just took Lloyd's mouth and put it on the old Griffin Turner face. So what we gotta do is get rid of Griffin Turner's mouth right here. Okay, so now Griffin Turner can't speak because he's mouthless, and then we come over here, Come over here, we select Lloyd's mouth, we go over here to the patch tool, move it over here. Move it down a little bit because it was like unusually low in the leak. Oh, and look at that, I've got the new Griffin Turner figure, everybody. Actually, wait, no, I think the mouth was a little smaller in the leak, so let me just shrink Lloyd's head. Yeah, that's probably about the right size. And then we select his mouth. And then we go to the patch tool, move it over here. Move it like unusually low. Look at that, guys. I got the new Griffin Turner figure. Isn't that so cool? Oh, wait, but I gotta get Lloyd out of the way, so then we just... Image, crop. There you go. Post that on your leak pages. That looks... It looks real, right? Can't see any... Don't see any issues with it. Actually, no, that's a little too clear, though, obviously. Leaks can't be that clear. So let's shrink it. It's probably about a good size. Image, crop. Yeah, that looks good to me. Look at that. Look at that leak right there, guys. Legacy Griffin Turner. That's the figure right there. So I hope that hope that little demonstration explained to you why those leaks are fake and you shouldn't trust everything you see. And the winter/summer 2021 figures are not leaking this early. And I think that's going to do it for today's video. There was other questions I didn't answer, but I had like 54 comments, so I couldn't get to them all. But if you enjoyed this, I can do more in the future, because this was fun to do. I liked, I liked complaining about the number of comments I get asking about the LEGO Ambassador Network, and I liked showing off my Photoshop skills. So if you enjoyed, let me know, and I will make more Q&A videos in the future. Thanks, everyone, for leaving your questions. Even if I didn't answer it in this video, I appreciate you guys engaging with my community post. If you enjoyed this video, please press like and subscribe if you're new. I post LEGO videos every single day. Sometimes they're shorter, sometimes they're longer, but there's one every day. And yeah, I think that's going to do it for today's video. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.